It hasn't been long, but we're back at the Houston Zoo. Last time we were introduced by their lively breeding herd of 10 elephants, and we'll be picking up just about where we left off. This is considered a short, so I'll keep it nice and simple. The Texas Wetlands opened in May of 2019, and from my understanding it was a rebranding and overhaul renovation rather than a completely new idea. Today's exhibit takes up 2 acres, most of which was placed on what was called the former duck pond. The restaurant was renovated, the pond was redesigned, and 3 new habitats were added, with animals all native to, you guessed it, the Lone Star State. But they aren't just displayed here because of where they're native to, but each one has what you would call a comeback story. So let's do this. The best place to begin is by the restaurant that overlooks the entire area. The pond, which is gorgeous by the way, is a true wetlands environment home to native wildlife, including black-bellied whistling ducks, and will or already contains alligator gars. The enclosures are at the top of the pond and begin a boardwalk. The first one, if you begin on the left side, American alligators. Living in a modest, open-topped exhibit with harp wire on the right side where they lay in the pond, and a full floor-to-ceiling glass panel on the left where you can see them bask on the beach. You'll also notice that the back fencing is meant to look as natural as possible, allowing the water from the pond to spill in these new homes. The American alligator, a 150 million-year-old creature, was considered endangered in the late 60s. Thanks to protection from the Endangered Species Act in 1973, they were removed from the list by 1987 and are so common now that it's known to very few that they were once endangered of going extinct. The second stop is a relatively huge aviary, again filled with water from the pond. It's filled with well-disguised mock trees, and the zoo is even able to enclose natural elements as well. You'll find 2 whooping cranes, found on the coast and considered a Texas treasure. While they are the tallest birds in North America, their existence was almost cut short in the 1950s from hunting and habitat loss. At one point, their population was down to 20, but they too were put on the protection list, conservation breeding programs kicked in, and though they're still endangered, that critical number has grown between 500 to 800 individuals. The last or first stop, depending on which way you came in, is another open-top sanctuary for our nation's symbol, with a comeback story that's a little more famous than the others. In the late 60s, the bald eagle population plummeted from not just hunting, but from pesticides affecting the growth and strength of their eggs. Those pesticides were eventually banned, the eagle was soon protected, and in 2007, this icon was removed from the federal endangered species list. And that was the newest development at the Houston Zoo. Short and sweet. Though it will be quite a while before we make our return to this park, I'll make sure that it will definitely be worth the wait. Thank you for watching.